Right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone in between. Welcome back to D&D. Yes, we have gender equality here for
Really,
all.
there's not just
No, we
in
don't.
between. There's also outside the
Well,
box.
we do, but
as
maybe
well.
Tion, maybe not.
Oh my god.
Danny is shorter than expected.
Cool. So,
Rather gayer than expected.
welcome back to D&D Sanctum. What happened last week on D&D Sanctum?
We faced the epic bridge boss and beat it.
It was a raid boss. It was a raid boss. It got good loot.
Raid boss confirmed.
Everyone, absolutely everyone on this planet got lost.
Pretty much.
yeah,
By the
pretty
looks of
much,
things, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
And fucking Davlamin and I slipped on ankle-deep water with slippery stones. Got the shit
You
kicked
guys
out of us by
weren't.
some stones.
You guys are too dumb to take the long route like Kurok did.
See, but we were too dumb to, like, also, I don't know, not face
And
the
then
Hydra.
Rolo decided to go missing. Daniara goes after him, and she gets fucked. Quite
You know
literally.
what? I don't get those. Why did we make all this fuss over a bridge when there was literally just like a river crossing, just like a tiny
Because
bit
we didn't go
away?
up, we went down.
Yeah, but it was a short way away. We made such a fucking fuss over the whole damn thing. It's not like as in like it travel takes real time. Like, oh no, your journey takes 1 hour. Let's just sit
Imagine
here
it took
and
real
wait.
time. You just had to walk across an entire continent. Jesus Christ.
I would.
Okay.
7 days later.
And you guys remember where you ended off?
Back at
We
the
were
camp.
about to go looking for Timur.
No, but then Cat
Yeah.
said no point because he's gone.
And I
so-
made a milkshake for him and put it by the
Here
thing.
you
and
go. By the way,
He can't
Hmm?
say.
Me?
He's not allowed to. Metagaming.
So currently, Kagar is sitting back at the camp, and you are all there. What would you? Daniara is currently unconscious on the floor with a broken with a broken leg. You guys
Ish, I thought you were about to say broken neck. Gosh. Missed that
Big
part.
She
That's
big
dead. Yeah.
and Tamir is nowhere to be seen.
Just so everyone knows, Darius is sitting next to Daniara.
Wait, fucking move your character there, bitch.
full
I was-
story, bro.
I was there, and then I put the milkshake down by the edge of the forest for Timur.
Did you bring the milkshake? Did bring all the boys to the yard or?
Well, I'm trying to bring one of the boys back to the yard, but he's seeming pretty stubborn to drink my milkshake.
Yes.
I want to call out to
Stay
me.
away with that gay shit.
You can drink it if you want. Nobody's gonna see it because nobody sees you anyway because you're super duper stealthy. And I'd like to just walk back to Daniara and then like where she's lying down.
Awesome.
Khadgar is sitting
So,
on a log on the side of the camp. He's not even saying
Fight.
anything.
Fight.
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 He's staring out into the forest.
Well, I suppose that we should probably maybe. I came up with a slight idea. We should probably make either a stretcher or some kind of sled to carry her around because somebody's going to have to carry her and that person's going to get very tired. So, who wants to help me cut down some trees?
I'll join you.
I'll join.
Anybody else? All right. The more the merrier.
Let's go. I
You
guess it's
hinting
just
at
the three of us.
something.
So
I have a bow, so.
you cut out for me for a second there. Where did you say you were gonna go?
I said we were gonna. Me, Davlamin, and Darius are gonna basically either make a stretcher
Also
or a
Kurok.
sled for,
Alright.
and Kurok as well for Daniara, just to carry her around or like scoot her
Alright.
around. So
Okay.
I'll go sit near Darius and Daniara.
Cool. So you want to find a way to make something like that, like a makeshift.
Yeah, kind of like a kind of like a. I'm assuming I would know what a stretcher is or
So
something like that.
Would you though?
uh, with what is in your backpack, you have enough cloth that's wrapped around some of the food to create a stretcher.
All right.
Like enough, like kind of padding for a stretcher, or you can
Oh,
use
you have a magic bag. Some magical beast bullshit.
That's what all the
Magic
ladies
bag.
say.
Oh my
or you
god.
can use a bedroll, one of the two.
I'll just use some cloth. I'm assuming I actually have like some common clothes. I'll just use my I'll just use my clothes.
Rob, exactly how much padding would you need? Like, would it be like just one
One
bedroll?
bedroll.
Would that be?
Yeah,
One
we can
bedroll
use-
bedroll would be
We
enough,
can use
yes.
Darius's bedroll.
Because I've got 2 bedrolls in my.
Oh,
Boys
you've got
backpack
2.
now.
Yeah, I'll use one of those.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Unless you sleep in 2 bedrolls, then I mean,
Well, I mean, Davlamin is a big boy.
you're
He needs-
wow,
he loves his
wow,
comfort.
Aaron is a
He loves his comfort.
You put the bedroll on the bottom half and then one on the top half, and it's like
Exactly. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta be comfy in life, eh?
He's just a caterpillar at that point.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and he
okay.
moves around on a crawler.
He's metamorphosizing. There you go.
So, Rob, I quickly then just go to my explorers, my rucksack or whatever. I go to it and I come back and use this, Aaron. Use this as
This'll be
padding
perfect.
stretcher.
Can I see anywhere that like I can get like 2 big sticks, like
Uh,
long?
You guys would have to go and look for some sticks. In
Could
the
we not
area.
just slice up a tree?
We could, but do you want to slice up a tree or do you want to get some
You
sticks?
can
'Cause-
you can
This
do
is
that.
Minecraft after all.
Just punch a tree.
Minecraft.
Where's Al when you
Ooh.
need him? Punch a tree. I'm
And
assuming somebody's gonna walk to the tree.
Also, you guys
Yeah,
noticed that
I am.
also you guys know that like Timur is nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we know this.
We know.
I'd like to
We've
call
left
out
him a
again and say
milkshake.
like, you can take the milkshake.
Sweet milk,
just-
you
You can take the sweet milk.
mean. Sweet milk,
Sweet milk, sweet milk, sweet. Can I roll to
Where's
echo?
where's Rob's reverb when we need it?
I wish I had.
We're probably not going to have that anymore because he has a new headset.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Sad.
It finally has a use. Oh god.
Oh,
wow.
Echo, 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 echo.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
if you guys so who's all going to look for it? Davlamin and
I think we should
Davlamin,
rather just.
Darius, and
I'm gonna slice up the
Aaron.
tree, Rob.
I think yeah.
Cool.
I think
so
Darius.
you guys roll a survival check, each of you.
Survival.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Survival. All of us. Or just...
Survival is Dex, then I get 22.
Oh, isn't it? Wisdom. Survival's wisdom,
19.
isn't it?
Oh, it's wisdom.
Survival is
Yeah.
wisdom.
Survival, I was about to say.
22.
22,
Okay, reroll. 17.
17. Danny, do you, no,
Yeah?
never mind.
Can you please
What?
make a random D20 roll?
No.
Chance to lose your leg
actually-
or not.
Actually, Danny, do you mind sending me the other map that we made of Sanctum just on Discord? Because it's on my other phone.
You
Which
guys make the
one?
map.
No, I made a map. It's not the one he.
That
Exactly
the other one
wanted.
that you made, the second one, just
The
to
second
use it
one,
as
alright?
reference, yeah.
Just give me a second. I'll
Because
get
it's
it
on
on.
my other phone, and my other phone's like not here, and I don't feel like dealing with that shit right now.
It's using the map making software I gave
Well, I used yeah.
Well, Danny's using the map making software. Okay, remember.
just give me a second. I need to find it. I know where it is. I just need to pull it up.
Okay.
Cool. I'm sending it to you now.
Oh.
Cool. So you guys who rolled the survival checks, you managed to find you managed to find nice big branches that that are on this tree, and you managed to break them off quite nicely. They seem big enough to fit this bedroll and
Yeah,
tie
they
it
do.
down.
I was about to say that. I was like, be careful what you
And
say here, Rob.
they don't seem as brittle. So it's obvious it won't break as easily. So
Okay, that's good.
you find some pretty
Oh,
good
that's always
properties
good.
with your combined.
That's always good with making medical stuff. It doesn't break, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, while they're doing that, can I take to the skies and try and look for Tamir?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's something.
Alright. Is there
Do we notice him take off or anything?
Roll a perception check, please.
Okay.
Rob,
Yes.
question: How
19.
like tall are the trees in this forest? Like, are they like 20-foot tall? Or
No, they're not that tall. They're kind of like they probably, I would say, you could climb like into them and still be okay. Like, and you could probably jump down from them.
Oh, okay.
You could
Rob,
probably like from the highest branch. You could probably jump and roll.
Oh,
and not
okay,
hurt
that's
yourself.
Right, I take what's his face? Aaron. Say, Aaron, come with me. We're gonna go look for Tamir. You wanna join?
All right. I don't exactly think he wants to be found right now.
Okay, can I
Sure.
quickly go into a one-on-one with Timmy? I just want to sort something out. It doesn't have to be recorded. It's just something I need to stipulate quickly.
All right.
Alright. Okay.
All right.
And then
Oh,
we're gonna have a
for
little
OnlyFans.
side link. And then we'll just have a side link for our OnlyFans where it's characters doing the nasty.
Oh my god, I was waiting for you to say
The
that.
Danny
Jesus
and
Christ.
Darius getting
Yes,
it on.
get it on.
Joined by joined by
Joined
Davlamin
by.
Dion.
Oh,
Watch the holy bros really dig it out.
Oh my
Oh no!
Exactly what Kurok
Oh my
is packing.
Okay, cool.
But then
Darius,
his
Yeah.
stepsister.
Darius, I want you to roll. I want you to roll perception.
Is that the same one that you asked before you left, or
Yes, the same one I asked before I left.
19?
19. Cool. So
Not so cool.
so if you look, so let me just stream this for you quickly.
oh,
Actually,
you're
this
actually
isn't
going to
that,
stream the
Robert?
map for us now.
So G,
The thumbs up.
if you look,
my
oh
God.
wait, this is not.
No.
So okay, never mind. This is not gonna help. So if you guys, so closer to the western side, the eastern side of where the camp is, you notice the shrubbery to the east where Daniara had gone to before, and a little closer to the southeast, the east southeastern side. You notice there is like a movement and shambling of a creature that looks like it's covered in moss with green shrubbery on it, and it's moving around. It looks like vegetation that's moving. From the northern side, you just see open trees and plains. Nothing that you can see close enough that resembles anything that's moving. And from the eastern side, you see a little bit of like movement in like grass patches here and there in like different spots, but they seem to be like little scurrying creatures.
What exact scurrying creature?
Like the
Squirrel?
simple, yeah, things like that. It doesn't look like anything big enough to be Timur.
Oh, okay.
In all
Cool
directions.
story, bro.
Okay.
Well, doesn't seem like I would be able to see him up here.
I told you, he's gone.
Yes, Khadgar. He is indeed gone.
But did you guys see that big thing moving in the? It's almost like the forest was moving.
It looked quite menacing as well.
Maybe I don't know. Would I know if what like creatures would be surrounding in a forest like this, Rob?
Roll nature check.
Nature. Alright. Alright.
I'm not.
There's fucking unicorns around
Maybe I
here,
should
by
roll.
the way.
Kurok, I think you got some information on this.
15.
Can I roll to see, Rob?
I don't, because
I
remember
have
from last
no
session.
information. I have
Okay.
nothing.
Rolo, you can actually roll nature check with advantage if you want to know.
I rolled 2 10s.
Wow.
What did you roll, Aaron?
15.
I
15.
rolled 15.
So that's
yeah.
14.
So you know that in the forest, it's quite in a forest like this that's slightly marsh, that just comes from the marshland kind of area, because it's still like kind of marshlands and stuff. You know that there's very few, there's like a couple of creatures that could create this sort of motion. Either a druid circle is very prominent in the area. You know of that. You know that there's a list of creatures that possibly retain these sort of forms. Some of them being shambling mounds, treants,
Damn the shambling mouth.
Damn
Oh snap!
treants, different like entmoots, different like the typical kind of tree-like creatures that you'll find.
Alright. Okay. That's good to know. I think it was some kind of maybe ant or shambling mound. I'm not quite sure, but maybe they don't really like visitors, so maybe we should stay out of their forest.
Alright.
It might have been what Daniara encountered exactly, but I can't be sure.
Then I guess we should definitely stay out of its way. Or else
I know,
risk more injury.
The only task left is to head north.
Alright, as soon as we've built the carrier for Daniara, we make our way north.
Yes, we do. And I want to call out. I would like to cast cantrip thaumaturgy on myself and make my voice louder, and just call out to Tamir like, Tamir, if you can hear us, we're going north. There you go, Dan.
Robert, progress the storyline.
Okay. Wow. Sorry, I was just typing something. Okay. Chill. Oh yeah, that's
Stop
what I was
typing,
supposed to do.
Rock. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, that's better.
Some Halo fat beats.
So Khadgar looks to
Da-da-da.
so Khadgar looks to the rest of you and he says, "So what are you all here for? You all said you were heading north."
Well, I'm looking for a way to get to the desert sands. And I think everybody else is heading there because there's a great evil there. And I look around if I'm correct.
Yes, we were tasked by my father to go and investigate.
You seek the assistance of the lizardfolk.
Yes.
Possibly.
Interesting. Right. Well, we need to head off. Seems like you guys have that thing under control. You guys managed to get her onto the stretcher quite stably. Who will all be carrying the stretcher?
Well, I'm guessing fucking
I will.
Darius is going to be carrying it for first watch. I don't know. Okay.
Darius can help me, but we all know who the real hero is here.
It's Aaron.
Yeah.
Khadgar looks
Got
forward.
me.
Khadgar looks forward and he says, "Some of the islands further up north in the swampy areas tend to move. Keep your wits about you. Not all of them are Earth."
Wait, where are you going, Khadgar? Are you not joining us?
I'm leading the way.
Okay.
Darius,
You be careful.
Darius, you will stand at the back.
Alright.
I'm sorry, what?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is there a reason why?
Is all.
I didn't hear you, Rob.
That is all.
Ooh.
Okay.
Khadgar, why is he standing in the back?
He turns and keeps walking. Let's go.
Alright, so then I'll go all the way up front, and I'll stand in the front of Khadgar and I'll start walking to get his attention.
Oh my
You
gosh,
walk in front
guys.
like that thing. You start
You're
walking in front
literally
of him.
pushing a bear. You're poking the bear. Like, seriously, you are poking
Always
the bear.
poke the bear. It's D&D.
Oh,
Poke
try
the
it.
bear.
Fine.
Poke
Hey,
the bear.
listen, I
It's
know
fine.
this-
Rob can wipe the party with his NPC. I mean,
Every time you walk, every time oh, give me 1 second.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
See, poking the bear.
Poke
Yeah,
the
I'm
bear.
not scared of
dude, I'm
Khadgar.
assuming I noticed
The
this.
bear.
I hope you guys
I'm
like
not
the stretcher
scared
I
of
made
no
for Danny.
bear.
Oh, did you
I'm
actually poke
damn
the
scared
stretcher?
of no bear.
Do I notice this, Rob?
Huh?
I
What?
obviously noticed them doing this tussle.
Oh, you mean
Tussling.
Davlamin, yeah.
you mean Davlamin?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Now, guys, this is a little bit childish. Let's just walk and everyone stand where they feel comfortable. Perhaps it is wise to have Darius at the back to have a strong warrior to protect the rear. But I think people should be able to walk where they feel comfortable. None of us are the leader here, and I sort of give a glance to Khadgar. We're all equal in this party.
If we were all equal, we will treat each other equally. Let's go.
Khadgar, what are you hiding? Before we leave, what are you hiding from?
I don't hide anything, Davlamin.
We
I
don't even
mean-
hide your stinky socks away from people.
Yes,
Do you
Kurok. Not
hide
even
yours?
those.
That's disgusting.
He's always wearing his stinky socks. He doesn't have to hide them.
Oh, Kurok
Rob,
knows.
so when he says that, I just laugh it off and I shrug off, walk away.
So you're not standing in his way anymore, do you?
Oh, no, I walk off after he said that and I just laugh. Well, in my breath.
He pays you no mind and he continues walking forward.
Slime boost.
Did you say this in character?
Some weird language.
What is this
Some
language?
weird
It's
language.
celestial. It's celestial.
Celestial.
God damn it.
Welcome
It's
to
Lucifer.
It's kind of like
In-
Aiden's first word. The first word his father teaches him in Celestial is a swear word.
Yes, but in Lucifer the series, the demons speak Afrikaans.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes, they do. They do.
Rob, can we make it so Afrikaans is my celestial language?
Can we make it that Afrikaans is the Tabaxi language?
Yeah, did we
Considering
make
I am a Tabaxi, and it's my home language.
Yeah,
You
all
can't
the
just say puss every now and again and say, oh,
Yeah.
I speak Afrikaans.
all the fucking tabaxis have briars in the desert.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Why
God.
why do you think it's so warm there?
Oh my goodness.
Savannah, it's dry, but you
Hallelujah.
can
Because of all,
drink it.
it's called Savannah. It's dry. You can drink it. Oh my god.
Tabaxi.
my next drink to make
Tabaxi,
is.
it's dry, but you can drink it.
Uh,
God.
Even Tamir. Hey, bra,
Tamir.
Tamir.
Oh my god.
Nice fries every day, like
Can we not?
Okay.
Please.
Anyway, so you guys continue heading up north. It starts to get later into the night. I want you guys to roll athletics checks.
It's
Athletics checks.
Yep.
Oh,
Hey,
athletics. Ooh. My proficient in athletics.
It's a big blowout.
14.
Ooh.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, wait, I just need to
But-
find a place where I can roll this.
25.
Oh, gee.
Yeah,
Like
you.
athletics, right?
Yeah.
15.
Cool. So, anyone below 14, you guys start to feel a touch of sweat on your brow as you're getting a bit tired to walk.
Below
I
what?
got a
Okay.
nat 20.
You're
Oh.
perfectly fine. Actually, you're ready to go. You've got this new vim and vigor.
you're perfectly
It's my natural environment. Or
Yeah,
did I miss something?
it's your home, and you
Yeah.
feel really strong comfort energy coming from the weapon on you.
So wait,
And
below
body
what?
straight.
What was it? What was it below, Rob? That you don't.
Below
14.
14.
Ah, I'm fine. Cool.
Cool. So it is starting to get closer to 11 p.m. and you guys are starting to feel a bit tired.
How,
Um,
can
I'm
we
feeling a
see
bit
any? Is it a very thick? Can we see any like lighting in the distance? Maybe like a campfire or any torches or some sort of civilization in the distance.
you can roll perception.
Alright.
Yeah.
18.
You realize as you're walking in instant at some certain instant points, you see like at points like there's like different like islands and rivers between them that you jump over. That's kind of like where you're at.
Yeah.
You see a couple of spears kind of stabbed into the ground, but like purposefully placed there to mark certain areas.
Oh. Would I? Does it?
Oh.
Do they look like markers? Like almost like a path? Like this is like milestones to a pathway almost.
Yeah, it
Or-
looked like it looked like some of them are like landmarkers. Some of them have blue cloth on it, some of them have green cloth on it, and
God.
very few have red cloth on it.
Okay. Hey guys, it's getting kind of late and I'm getting really tired, but I think we should maybe, I don't know if you guys see it, but we should probably follow the spears. We could try push longer if you guys want, or we could camp here.
I'm good. Let's go. And I sort of
Oh my god. The pep.
look around and everyone is just like tied around me.
Except for me.
I sort of become dejected. Oh, nice.
Uh,
15, fine.
well, you guys are all going to the lizardfolk, but the question is, where do you go?
Well, what do you mean?
We don't seem to have a yellow brick road of any sort.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, we do have the blue brick road, and the red brick road, and the green brick road on the spears.
Green seems like a good color to follow.
I mean, I did notice that there are very few red ones, so maybe not red.
Red bad.
Well,
I have no reason
As you
for
say
green
that,
except for it's
Kurok
the color of
looks
the
sad,
forest.
as he's covered in red tattoos.
if you, Aaron, if you look carefully, you notice a lot of the blue ones veer off to the northeast, and a lot of the red ones veer off to the northwest. I mean, not the red ones. Sorry, the green ones veer off
the
to the
green ones.
northwest.
Is there any sort of pattern for the red one?
No, the red one the red ones don't seem to have a pattern.
So they're just very scattered.
Mm.
Okay. Well, we can either go northwest or we can go northeast, because that seems like where these two are leading.
I say we go northwest.
Anybody else? Northwest it is.
But Rob, is there like where exactly are the lizard folk? Like, is it like northeast, northwest, north south, north?
North.
I don't know.
You do know, you little bitch.
Yeah,
Cat
but
Ghana?
He's not
Kaka-
saying anything. He's looking at you guys and waiting for your decision to make.
No, screw this guy. He can't tell us what to do, and then when we need his help, he just ignores us. That's not right.
Cat.
Just
So,
saying.
I look to Cadgon.
Tell him that to his face then.
Oh,
Okay.
This isn't right. You can't tell us what to do, and then when we need your help, you don't say anything.
What are you talking about? You wanted to go to the lizard folk. The
Yes,
lizard folk.
and
The lizard folk are both up north. You know there's many lizard folk tribes up here, right?
what are there exactly?
Well, as I've come to know, lizard folk come in different shades. There are many of your red-skinned to
lizard
orange.
racism.
Lizard racism.
Oh my god.
A lot of them live in the southernmost lizard folk tribes. And then the northernmost lizard folk tribes are either dark blue, light blue skinned, or purple.
How could you say that, Rob? Gee.
Or
Oh
they are more green or yellow skinned.
Rob, I have a question. Does this ever happen where, let's say, it's a green lizard tribe, everything is nice and dandy, and then out pops this red lizard? What happens?
Does the red lizards become racist towards the black and blue lizards?
Well, we'll have to find that out, won't we?
Fair point.
To be fair, I don't think I would know anything about any of this.
I don't think I would know either.
Same here.
I don't think none of you know anything about the
You know nothing.
Well, as a rule, none of us know anything.
lizard folk. In fact,
Rob?
there are only two people who know anything about the lizard folk, and both of them are not in the party right now.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Wait, what color was our party member? Was he green? I can't remember.
Yes, he was green. He was green.
Why don't we go to the green ones?
All right. I
I agree with that.
Let's go to the
I agree with that
green
statement.
one? Wasn't that northwest anywhere?
I think
No.
so.
No, wasn't that north? No, Rob, was it? The green ones were?
The green ones seem to be heading northwest.
Yeah, so it was northwest. Okay.
And I say we head northwest, even though I quite like the color red.
Alright, so you guys begin to head northwest. And after some time of traveling, it starts to get early in the morning, and Khadgar turns to you and says, "We need to rest here. We can't keep carrying her for too long. Can't risk any injuries."
Speak for yourself.
I agree. Well, it's the right thing to do. She needs to be stepped down properly, and we need to rest.
So you want to put her down?
No!
I thought we were trying to save her.
Kurok, your red's very nice.
Thank you. I
And
blush.
then he becomes more red.
I thought Kurok was
I go for my
pansexual.
distracted.
I actually don't know what kind of color Kurok could go if he was blushing.
Probably
What's his base color? Gray.
grey. Probably could go red then.
He probably goes like a little bit lighter gray.
Oh, probably.
I would like Rob. Can I chaos the What I just need to check out how it actually works first. Learman's tiny hut.
Okay.
Fuck it,
Oh,
house.
That spell. That spell is so OP.
So, hold
You
on.
need a place to stay. Summon house.
Fuck it, house. There you go. Done. Let's sleep. It takes me a minute to cast it. I cast it on myself, and it's a 10-foot radius sphere. Hemisphere, sorry. So it's.
Do you become the
20.
house?
I become the house.
No, you don't.
So you guys notice Aaron standing in an open space, lifting his hands to the air, and you guys feel magical energy appearing around him, but you guys have no idea what he's doing.
How many of us are there? 9.
Oh,
Is there? How many are there? Is it like
Count on. Yeah.
Darius, me, Daniara?
There's 8.
There's 8 of us. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to double check that real quick.
As he continues casting it, you begin to see a dome begin to surround the area, like a 10-foot dome. And after some time, he steps into the dome and begins to like sit cozy and comfortably.
Cool.
There'll be none of that over here.
There'll be none of that. Stop.
Quite the clever trick, Aaron.
I smile. Thank you.
Well, I'm pretty sure all of you will want the comforts of having a pseudo home.
What do you mean? Oh, it is a home. Excuse me.
Does anyone else enter the dome?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yes.
Yes.
So any of you who enter the
You
dome,
will die. You explode. No, I'm kidding.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Aaron's
begin.
PG.
Oh no!
you begin to.
Danny's
begin
getting
to feel,
PTSD.
you begin to feel. As you step through, the cold air from outside suddenly disappears, and you feel like you're sitting inside a warm house.
This is quite nice. Although I do prefer the cold.
I would. Can I not change the temperature a little bit? I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah.
I make it slightly a little bit colder for Kurok.
Oh, that is much better.
Just a tiny bit, so everybody else is fine. But...
Is there a bed for me? A big one, you know, that can fit a Kurok on it.
I'm sure you have your own bedroll,
I'm not sure if I do.
don't you?
You
I
do.
don't even think- I think I have one.
Oh, there's no bed. That is a shame. I guess there's a fire. I shall sit by the fire in my bedroll. Yes. Nice and comfy.
Good thing about this is that we won't have to worry about other creatures from outside getting in.
You are correct. I would like to just then happily...
What about inside creatures getting out?
Oh my...
Is that a problem?
No, you can leave whenever you want.
I wasn't talking about me.
What creatures are you talking about?
I don't know yet. I haven't
I
seen.
nervously look around and like... other creatures in here.
Suddenly, Aaron is like struggling to sleep.
You see a massive Goliath.
You guys lay Daniara down on the side and get her comfortable. Her breathing has like started to return to normal, but you can see her leg is very bruised. And so are her parts of her chest.
Ooh.
Khadgar turns to you, Darius, and says, "Come with me."
Darius gets up and walks with Cadwell.
Come with me if you want to leave.
One-on-one time, I assume.
He says to the rest of you, "Get some sleep."
Get to the
I'll
group
see-
goal.
So I
I'll
make
see
this
you all.
beautiful little dome and
And
whatever.
and he says, "I'll see you all in the morning." And he gets up and walks out the dome.
I go,
I don't like that guy.
Uh, One moment. Can you hear me, G?
Yep.
So I'm assuming you follow Khadgar.
Yes, Darius follows Khadgar.
Khadgar is standing outside holding a stone, and he lights up the entire stone. The stone glows. He's not looking at you.
Okay. Is there something you wanted to speak about, Khadgar?
What are your intentions with her?
What are my intentions? What do you mean?
You stay very close to her a lot.
Yes, it is because I care about her.
Who else do you care about?
I care about everyone that is in this party.
Then what happened?
What do you mean?
Back at the camp.
What do you mean what happened back at the camp?
Comment did not show great care and concern for Timur. Do you distrust him?
It's not that I distrust Timur. It was the situation at hand. I did not mean it the way it came across. All I was trying to get to the point was what exactly he wanted to do. I do understand that my tone of voice may have come across as cruel, or how do I put this? As someone who cares little for Timur, but it was just a combination of everything that had happened, I would guess. But all I really meant by what I wanted to say was to get a clearer, or get clearer information from Timur, that's all.
So now what?
What do you mean? We head towards the lizardfolk.
What are you gonna tell her when she wakens?
Exactly what happened.
And what of Timur now?
Well, clearly Timur does not want to be found at the moment. I will keep an eye out for him. I was planning to scout the area while everyone was asleep, just to make sure if he was around. But as you can see, Timur does not want to be found, and you've clearly stated this multiple times. So, whenever he decides to show himself, and hopefully that is soon, the better.
Why believe me though?
You were the last one to speak with Timur, or at least go in the same direction as him. So I assume that you somehow met, and he probably spoke to you.
Yet your entire party has trouble trusting new people.
Yes, we have had some run-ins with some people that have rubbed us the wrong way. But it can't be helped. You are the last one with information from Timur's position, I would assume. Whether you're lying or not is not my concern, but if Danny trusts you enough to put so much faith in you, then I shall do the same, as I trust her.
I don't know if you know, but Tamir and Daniara are closer than you think.
What do you mean?
I noticed more than just an essence of Daniara on the notes she would send me.
Okay.
About the party. She would tell me about her travels. But there was another. And after being able to sit with him a while, I realized who it was. Tamir knew about the notes she was sending to me.
Alright. That is news to me.
I felt his magical essence on the notes as he scurried through them. I don't know if he was the first one she trusted.
I do not know. To me, I've felt Danny has felt a sense of connection to Tamir. I have not really understood why. But I would assume, based on how the composition of the party is made up, they seem the best, well, not the best, but the ones who are seen as outcasts. So,
Well, she did tell me after all, if it wasn't for Tamir, you all might have been slain by Drow on the way to Gold's Keep.
yes, this is true.
He does things that go unnoticed and never speaks of it.
Yes, this much I do know, which does infuriate me at times, but I do admire it. As for whatever he does, it is always in the betterment of the party.
I wonder where he's off to.
I do too.
I
As
think the
he-
scouting is pointless, though.
It does not matter, Cadwell. Whether it be pointless or not, if I am able to at least spot him with one of my scouts, then, or scouting sessions, then it will be worth it. I do understand he is of the rogue archetype, and he can make it quite easy not to find, or quite difficult to find. And if he really did want to be found, he would make sure that we'd find him. And I just want to keep the option alive, at least.
Well, good luck in your endeavor. Don't tire yourself. We have a long journey in the morning. We should arrive at the first lizardfolk tribe closer to the afternoon.
Alright.
He heads off back towards the dome.
Okay. Then I take to the skies.
Cool. You can roll a perception check.
21.
You don't manage to see Tamir anywhere.
Okay. Can I check one last time before heading back to the party? Or
Yeah.
back to the camp? I guess I should roll again. 6.
It suddenly starts to get a bit too dark for you. You realize you're getting away from the light of the dome.
Okay, then I head back.
Let's go back.
Cool.
So I'm assuming the rest of you guys are heading to sleep. Anyone else
Yes.
wanna
Yes,
do anything?
please.
Can we only just begin? I mean, I guess I can.
I'm probably already asleep.
Okay.
Good night, John T.
So
Good night,
you
Daegan.
guys, you guys take a nap and
You take a nap.
you wake up the following morning.
Need to refresh my.
Birds
soul.
tweeting.
Where's my fucking
Huh?
oh my god. Come on, finish it. Come on.
I'm not sure if I can. What's that
So
song called?
you guys
Yeah.
you guys wake up immediately to the sound of rustling in the forest
Russell.
around you.
These birds are far too similar to my alarm. That gets me up in the morning.
PTSD! PTSD!
PTSD, exactly.
Why am I waking up? It's all been a dream. Oh no.
Yeah, that weird inception.
Ah!
Rustling. What's that rustling? Can I look around?
I'm assuming the dome's dropped right now, Rob. Has it been 8 hours?
Hmm?
Rob?
Yeah.
Has it been 8 hours?
Yes, yes,
the
the dome has dropped.
Vic. Okay.
For some reason, the forest seems to slowly start quietening down as you hear the rustling around in the forest.
What happened to my nice fire?
Well, I made some treats with the fire. There you go, guys. Maybe this will help. Stop being scared for the wrestling. I don't know.
You notice he's got like
Don't
little
think it's
sticks.
a
He's
farm.
got little sticks with honeycomb on them.
Aw,
Can I
wait.
slowly walk towards the rustling to investigate?
Can I throw
Yeah.
stones towards the wrestling?
This
Sure.
is how you
It
die.
seems to be happening all around you.
Okay, I go to a section and like try and peer through the bush.
Rolo,
Okay.
do not do this.
I'm not going in,
Uh,
don't worry. I'm just keeping a distance, looking through.
Rolo, can we go into a one-on-one, please?
Oh,
Gosh.
Wait, Rob,
okay.
before you
Alright.
go, how many treats did I make? Or do I, because the last time it was 7, and this
you-
time
Did you
You
make
made-
a
you-
honey nut treat?
You made 4.
I made 4. Cool.
Fight over it.
Did you make a honey nut treat from Skyrim?
Yes.
Me,
Let's
Rolo,
go
and-
to group call, please.
yeah. Back to the one-on-one with you. Bo, go.
Hello.
Just one moment. I need to get this freaking song right. Just one moment.
Hello, G.
Ah,
How are you?
good
No,
on
man.
yourself.
I'm good. Went into London for the first time in what, 6 months? It was very weird, surreal. I've forgotten how to use
Cool.
the underground.
All
I've
right.
forgotten how noisy it was. Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
So you guys are currently. So you go towards the. Let me just hold on and move the music bot here.
So I'm keeping a reasonable distance between myself and the
Yeah.
bushes, but I'm trying to like peer, get a
As you get closer, you notice that the rustling is not in the bush. It is in. It sounds like it's coming from the earth below the bush.
I thought you were gonna say it is the bush.
No.
Okay.
And you feel your bow glow, and you hear that.
Oh, yes. I don't want to talk out loud because I don't want to be a creepy creep. Okay, I whisper. What is
It's one of our friends.
it? It's a friend?
Well, ours. Not yours.
Are we in danger?
Suddenly the earth is shaking below you. Go back to the group.
Oh shoot!
God.
Batten the hatches. Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle. What?
Joking.
Guys.
Yeah.
Suddenly.
Prepare for battle.
One moment.
The Russians have dropped the sword.
Suddenly, wait a
Suddenly,
moment.
wait a moment.
You guys.
You're a
you
hero
guys
rolling thunder
are standing
approaching.
there, and you guys feel the earth below you beginning to shake all around you.
It's not in the bushes, as I turn to everyone. It's under us.
Wait, what?
Should we move?
Massively.
I
Where?
don't know what it is.
At this point, Daniara, you begin to come too.
Oh my god.
Yay! Welcome
Oh
I
my
back
God.
immediately go to
That's
Daniara.
hilarious.
Can I make
That
sure
is
she's okay?
disgusting.
Wow.
You're
that's
slightly
dark.
dizzy. You're shaking.
Good morning. Have a snack.
Really? Really, Aaron?
She needs a snack. Have a snack. I give her one of my snacks. Congratulations, Danny.
you-
You now have like 3 temp HP.
You can Danny, you can utter like a few words slowly. You can move your arms, but you are very like still dizzy, and you're still like fading in and out. You can't really like lift your head or anything.
And she do the hokey pokey.
Not yet.
Not yet. Wow.
The floor below you is shaking.
I think we should maybe move.
So what do you guys do?
I want somebody.
should-
I call over Davlamin to help me pick up Daniara and
Yeah,
the
let's
stretcher.
go.
Yeah,
Alright, let's go.
Get off of this patch of ground as I start
Uh,
like collecting stuff.
You guys begin to run off. All of you roll athletics checks, please.
Oh god,
Oh,
I
that's
need to
stay.
roll on the
God.
floor.
Pardon, T?
I'll stay.
You'll stay. Okay.
I got
Athletics.
26. Not. Wait, let me see.
Uh,
25. Not that
I got 18.
I got. Wow, I rolled really high. Jesus. 21.
21.
21.
Cool. So you guys.
I got a nat one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone who got less than 5,
That'll be me.
and anyone who
This is literally the only way I can roll less than 5, by the way.
anyone who stayed in the same place. What is your AC?
17.
14.
No, you did, but you guys ran off with Daniara.
Oh, we ran off.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, we ran off. Yeah,
It's,
Oh,
I think
never
it's
mind.
with
Yeah,
Darius and.
we left. Yeah.
Darius and
So the
Kurok.
biggest tank
So, Kurok, you're the only one that gets hit with this.
Wow. Damn you, nat one. Literally a 1 in 20 chance.
Is that a crit now?
Huh?
Welcome to the dice.
Would that be a
hating.
crit as well, or not?
No, because I didn't roll well, but it still hits.
I was unlucky enough.
So,
Come
Kurok.
on.
You take 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god! Thank God we moved.
That's not that much.
Darius, you manage to catch your wings as this thing comes crawling out the earth. It slams through the ground into the air. You guys can look in monsters to see what it is. Wait, I forgot to save it. My bad.
Ugh.
Huh?
You can wait
Just so you guys
And
know,
then
if you guys
maybe
left
look
me on there,
later.
I would have been dead again.
Yes, that's true.
Oh,
We
you
saved
would've left
you.
her.
I saved you.
We should have left her. Damn it.
There we go. That's what it looks like. There it is.
Oh, that's epic.
Oh, it's like we're fighting elementals.
That's what it is.
Would I know? Can I see it? Can we see it?
Yep, that's.
No, but like, no, can we see it,
It
like,
just,
on the ground?
It just jumped out the ground and it just murdered you guys.
Would I
Well,
know
it
what that
was-
is?
Roll a nature check,
Nature? Oh my god.
and you guys can roll for initiative.
Ah, shit.
Rob,
I got
are you muting me?
No, you're down. You're
Yeah, I
down.
thought so.
That's a
Awesome.
19, my guy, on the nature check.
Cool. You know it is a earth elemental.
Oh, it was an elemental.
Guys, it's an earth elemental. We should probably. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep like jogging away with Davlamin and Daniara.
You see it slam its fists together, like you know when you like punch into your palm, like it's ready to fight you, and it roars at you.
I roll back.
Someone raped them back.
Alright,
You
guys,
roll back.
I do not
Um,
think we should fight this thing. So, if
Oh, come on!
Kurok, no.
But
Everybody
Big
get as far
rock.
away as possible. I'll try and drag its attention away from you guys.
Everyone roll initiative.
Done. I already rolled. I rolled a 13.
18. 19.
19.
Damn. Jesus.
Oh god, we're gonna get fucked.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna get
I got
So-
absolutely wrecked.
Dav 19,
Kurok.
Kurok 17. Who else?
I rolled
19.
13.
Aaron 13. Did you get nat 20,
Yeah.
Rolo?
No, I got 19.
19. Okay, and Darius?
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I need a roll for Khadgar. Cool. And then cool. Let me put this in order of where everything is so I can sort it out here. I'm just putting everything in order of where it is. Cool, this is the order you guys are going to be in. I'm gonna post it on the group.
Oh god.
Waiting for this thing to just like have rolled the 36 and it just goes.
Uh,
Like, it's just gonna plus. Fuck me.
Okay, in general chat, there you go, that's the order.
Okay. Yay! Almost bottom of the board, but not bottom of the board.
Almost, but not almost.
Right, Darius, you first.
Oh god. Okay. I'm going to attempt to attack it from the air, I guess.
Go ahead, roll.
Who's
roll an attack roll.
carrying Daniara?
Are we down?
Davlamin
Me and Aaron.
You,
well,
yeah.
I turn to them and say, "Get her to safety. Get her as far as you can."
We're going to. Don't worry. I look over to Davlamin and
This is
like
why I do
we
not
need to
think we
go.
should fight, but anyway.
Darius, I want you to, okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, sure, go ahead.
What was happening?
So, go ahead, roll an attack roll.
I did 19,
Okay, hit, roll for damage.
Hits!
12.
Been a while since we've heard
12.
that.
How much was it, how much slashing and how much,
10 slashing to lightning.
10 slashing and 2 lightning. Cool. So you dash forward to it with your blade, and you basically go right past it and swipe through, and you notice that as you slash through it, the blade doesn't cut as deep, but then as the lightning slams into it, you notice it bellows back a little bit from the lightning.
Oh.
It's now Rolo's turn.
Wait, I still still have another attack, Rob.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Go for it.
You're bro, he just doesn't want you to attack clearly. You're...
No
Thanks,
attack
man.
for you, Darius. No.
16.
16. Cool. So you fly towards it, and you slam your blade against it, and your blade ricochets off of it. This thing is tough.
It's tough.
Anything else?
So you doing there? You okay, bro?
I kind of like say this while Davlamin and I are like
Uh-huh.
in the motion of running away.
Rolo, your turn.
Yes, we'll try and stall it. Just run. And I draw my
Alright.
bow and fire. 24, not nat 20.
What did you roll?
16.
16. Okay, cool. So you draw your bow back, and you aim directly for its face, and the rest of you, what you notice this light green energy surround the tip of Rolo's arrow as he fires, and as it slams into this creature, you notice like this green light kind of go into this creature and slip back into the arrow. What's your damage?
Sorry. It is 7.
7. Cool.
And sorry, and then I'm gonna do that again. I roll damage.
Alright, go for it.
It is. I'm assuming hits again because I rolled a 17, and then
17.
plus the thing, and then that is 5 damage.
5 damage. Cool. So and as this happens, you run towards it. It tries to swipe its fist at you, and you manage to jump onto its fist and jump up and aim your bow directly into its head, and it slams into its head. It turns back to you, and it is now Davlamin's turn.
Alrighty.
But he's running away.
Yeah. So I assume I've
Nice
dropped
producer.
Daniara at this point and left Aaron to himself.
You can choose what you want to do.
I can.
Okay.
It's a stretch for my guy, but you can. You can. I don't know.
Okay, so,
It's a stretch for my guy.
Rob, so exactly how far we're away from the
Well, you
Yeah.
run
right
a
now?
bit,
You guys are about, I would say, about 40 feet.
Oh, okay.
50
Having-
feet, sorry,
Oh,
50 feet.
That's not a horrible distance.
No, but
No,
Davlamin is
that's
out of
not
range
far.
of him, to be
That's
fair.
Okay, cool.
not too far.
He'll have to do a dash action to get back.
Okay, so Rob, what I'm gonna do is I turn to Aaron and say, Aaron, you need to go help them out. Can you handle her? Then I run. So then when he says cool, then I use the dash ability and I
You see
run.
this like orc, like as you turn to him, you see him like kind of scratch this like big burly orc scratch his head like
How am I
okay.
supposed to hold the stretch by myself?
You might have to just pick her up entirely.
But I made this beautiful stretcher. I'm not going to abandon it.
Rob, am I enraged to attack or do I need to use the dash ability?
You would have to use a dash action and then
Okay. Cool, I'll use dash.
Okay?
Yeah.
Alright, that's all. Kurok, your move.
Is there anything by that I can use as like some sort of club or something?
There's a couple of broken twigs and stuff, but nothing
Oh, no,
close
no,
by.
no. Okay, I'm gonna hate using my axe for this, but if I must, I must. Okay. I'm gonna charge him with my axe.
Go ahead, roll an attack roll.
My first attack is going to be a... I'm going to make a reckless attack,
Sure.
and I am going to make it a heavy weapon attack, obviously. So let's figure this one out. 17 plus... No, 17... plus 1, 18.
Cool. So that hits, roll for damage.
4 plus 10. So...
14
and then also since I'm
damage.
enraged too as well. So 16 damage.
16 damage. Okay, cool. So you manage to slam your axe into it. It's tough. It feels like you're hitting rock, but your axe cuts into it, and you pull back.
Like fighting another Goliath. I'm going to make another attack. Non... heavy weapon attack.
Okay.
This one gets a 19.
19. Cool, roll for damage.
I already did. It is 11 plus 3, so 14. 16 damage again.
16 damage again. Cool.
And it is
So-
slashing damage, by the way. It's not bludgeoning.
Yeah. So you managed to cut your axe just into it again, and it goes king, but it does go into it, but it's still really tough to hit into this creature. But you do manage to cut into it, and you manage to chip a couple of rocks away.
I wish I had a hammer.
The earth elemental lifts his arms across ways and swings them out. And oh shit.
Oh shit.
One moment. Darius and Kurok. You guys both take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as it swings
What
both
did
its
he roll?
arms, mudding you.
What did you roll?
He rolled a 20, not nat.
How much AC does Darius have?
16.
No mind.
Yeah, you're gonna do the ancestors thing.
I
weren't
can't
you?
help you.
So he mudds both of you with your
13
arms, and you guys
13
go
bludgeoning
flying
damage.
back. 13 bludgeoning damage,
Okay,
yes.
so it's half for me, okay. So it's 6 bludgeoning damage for me then. No, 7.
7, yeah. Cool. It is now next on the list.
It was me. I'm pretty sure.
Not quite as hard as me.
I
Aaron,
would
is it?
like to
Run away like a
Cast.
little dog. Oh, no.
enhance ability on myself, bull strength. Basically, I get
do
it
that on me?
because I'm going to pick up a whole human being on a stretcher by myself.
Do it for you then, huh?
Okay.
Me, I'm Aaron the Orc,
And then I would like to pick up Daniara and the stretcher, like basically
Like
put her
carefully,
on my
yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, roll strength check.
with advantage because I've cast
Yeah.
thingy. Okay. Well, that's a shit roll. Thank God I did this. That is 21.
Anyone, cool. You managed to easily lift her onto your shoulder. Yo, that could have gone so bad.
I know. That's
You
why
managed to easily get her up onto your shoulder, and you're strong enough to stand tall. Is there anything else you want to do?
I would like to use all of the rest of my movement to get as far away as possible from the earth elemental.
Cool. You managed to get a further 15 feet away
Aaron,
from it.
what weapon do you have again?
Me, I have
Yes.
a warhammer.
Can you please fucking just pass it to me? Kurok,
That's my Warhammer.
Kurok sees you like with the Warhammer and like, wait, Aaron, Warhammer, give me.
I'm too far away. Sorry.
Just throw it.
He's
I
he's
can't
like
throw that far.
he's like 50 feet away.
Oh, then throw it halfway, and then I can
Um,
run the rest of the way.
I don't want to dent my beautiful warhammer.
You won't dent it. It's a Warhammer.
Exactly.
Ah!
He's gonna attack you just now.
Kurok, your red's very nice. Keep it up, man.
I'm just rolling. Oh my Jesus.
It's
Okay.
Cadbar's turn, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. 8 plus 11, that's 19, 20, 22. Okay.
It was literally made for you, Aaron, and you're running away from it.
You notice Khadgar lift his hand to the sky with his palm open, and a lightning bolt comes down, and he holds it in his hand, and he throws it towards this creature, and it almost explodes in this creature's face. You notice piles of rock being shot out to the side. It takes immense amounts of damage. As this happens, you notice rock shoot out. Anyone who's within these 10 feet, roll a perception check, please.
Rob, would I need to, or?
You can if you want to.
Okay.
16.
Nat 20.
The rest of you, who are close by, you notice that you notice that there is someone inside, and it looks like they are controlling it from the inside.
What the heck?
As this happens, is that the end of the round? Yes. Cool. All of you roll a strength saving throw, please.
I'm getting such hectic Darius and Associates vibe from this fight.
Everyone?
Including me, Rob?
24.
No, everyone. So everyone except Aaron and Danny.
Okay.
24.
A
24.
strength saving throw.
Yes.
16. Well, just tell us what the thing is that we need to get.
Let me see. Okay, cool. So 23.
23. Jesus Christ. What did you roll, Darius?
24.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, top of the log. Darius, go.
Okay.
Sounds so
Nothing
disappointed.
happens.
Because everyone rolls like puss high, so what am I supposed to do?
Strength is our best freaking thing to roll.
That's
So
yeah, I'm
unfortunately-
actually pretty sure most of the people here are strength based, except for like.
Wait, who rolled less than 17?
That'll be me.
Oh, cool. Suddenly you feel rocks wrap up around your legs. You suddenly cannot move. You're tied to the
Oh,
ground.
fuck. Okay.
What bullshit is this?
Okay, so I'm going to use fighting spirit
Yep.
and use my breath weapon on the elemental.
Roll an attack roll.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay, roll for damage. That's 2d6, right?
3.
Sorry, 3d6. Cool. So that's 6, 12, 18.
Ow, 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 ow.
12.
Is 12 your total plus 18? That is 20.
Can I
That's
get a set of
30.
your dice, please, G? Like, seriously? Can I get a set of your dice, please?
I'm using an app.
This last session and this session have been very kind to you.
You manage to breathe in, and you feel the strength of this lightning go through your veins and through your wings and into your breath, and you slam it in, and literally almost all the rocks dissipate around this this earth elemental, and flying from within it, you see a body fly back and slam against the end of a wall. Just hold on. I'm gonna post a picture of what you see now.
Where are you gonna post it?
I'm gonna post it in general chat.
Okay.
So if you guys look in general chat, you'll see this comes flying out of the earth elemental and slams against the wall.
Oh, it's a lizard folk.
Wait, what the fuck? Why does he look like a monk?
It probably
Green.
is. It's a green lizard folk.
And it slams against the wall and it stands up and goes, "Ah, what do you want here?"
Calm down. We just want to talk.
You're invading our lands.
Well, in order to talk to someone, we need to come to your land, is it not?
He makes a good point. Now please release me from my rock fortress.
Without an invitation.
Unfortunately, we did not have time to send an invitation or request an invitation.
Who brings you here?
Or indeed know what an invitation is.
I'm here on orders from the King of Goldskeep. Well, all of us are here.
Because that,
Oh.
sorry.
That's the wrong music.
It turns into a love scene. The king
No.
of Goldkeep, you say.
Wow.
I didn't know you guys were
He
that
was my
close.
lover for a time.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a love triangle.
It stands up and holds its staff up towards you. Who is the king of Gold's Keep?
We wish to talk to the branch manager.
Wow.
Okay, Karen.
Get it? Because he's holding a branch. Wow.
Anyway.
The lizard walks up to you and puts its staff by your neck, and its staff begins to glow. Shut up!
I throw at him.
He's holding it towards Darius's neck and says, "We don't take your kind here."
Racism. Racism.
Lizard racism again.
Lizard
Oh,
racism against
Yeah.
other lizard racism because he's a dragon. Lizard on lizard racism.
Danny's making very weird noises.
Playing the part.
What do you want, Dragonborn?
We're here to talk about a certain incident that's happened in the north.
North.
Yes.
The north.
Something concerning elemental magic or elemental plane, actually.
well, to be completely honest, it concerns all of us. I don't think any of us are safe.
Where is your Dragonborn city?
Well, in Gold's Keep.
He looks kind of like confused.
Have you adventured out of these marshlands or lands of yours?
Yes, we have. We've encountered one Dragonborn city. Where is yours?
And this Dragonborn city, what did it look like?
It was a long time ago.
That does not
Was it-
answer my question, sir.
Was it golden and keepy?
Wow.
Not at all.
Ah, Golden Keep.
Was it silvery and keepy?
No.
Was it bronze and keepy?
Oh, wow.
What is with his fascination of these minerals?
I kind of
can
can I
understand
wave in the
the
distance?
first
With your
question.
fascination of cities.
What were you saying, Aaron?
I was just gonna like wave in the distance, like, "Hey guys, is everything okay over there?"
Yes, Aaron, come over.
I'd like to just continue holding Daniara on my singular shoulder, walking back to the rest of the group.
He puts his hand out and relieves you of your rocks that are covering your feet, Kurok.
That was quite kind of you. Thank you.
But he's still
I'm
It's
sorry
all-
for bashing your head. Well, whatever that was around you in.
Good sir, do you know of a man called Lexios?
no. Who's Lexios?
Okay, then I guess we're at an impasse here. Lexios is the king of Gold's Keep. And it is by his order that we have come down here.
I really wish I was taking
Dragonborn
notes.
king are scum!
Okay.
Damn.
Is there a reason why you feel this way?
Darius, you take
Ooh.
2 points of acid damage as you see the glow on the end of his stick. A bit of it drops onto your skin.
Careful there. You seem to
It
be leaking.
burns.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez!
Bro.
I still have
bro.
my bow to
Don't
him, so.
look on, bro.
Hey, teachers, leave these kids alone.
Hey, teacher.
Good sir, we are only here to speak about certain events that are happening. We are not here to threaten your people at all.
The last Dragonborn said before they burned down our whole village into a crisp,
That does sound terrible. Why did you do
poisoning
that,
our
Darius?
swamps.
I would like to
Why did you
interject.
do that, Darius?
I would like to interject here. First, let's start. What is your name exactly?
I'm the shaman of green lizard folk here.
Do we actually have a shaman? Do we actually have a shaman class? Is Robert using a shaman class? You say yes.
But what's his? Does he have a name?
He doesn't.
He
seem
doesn't.
to be- seem to
He's
be.
not giving you his name
Yeah.
yet.
It's not
Can
like
I-
he said his name was M.
Can I persuade him in some kind of way to be like, my name is
Oh.
Aaron. Now let's introduce ourselves.
Now
What
where
do
is
you
You
Q?
can roll
Em?
persuasion.
Where is Q?
Okay.
You can roll persuasion.
Oh, tell me your fucking name.
Took a long time to find you, Mr. Bond.
Wow.
15.
15. Okay, what do you say to him?
I say, well, maybe we should talk to each other in a civilized manner instead of calling you sir. My name is Aaron. And I want us to be on good footing, don't you think? Isn't that the right thing to do in your tribe and culture?
Yeah.
So what is your
put
name?
Down the staff that could potentially throw acid damage at all of us.
They call me Othrux.
How you spell that?
Otruxl.
Yes, they call you that.
Oh,
What is
my.
your name?
H-U-R... What? Say it again?
Othrux.
Yeah.
XL.
R-U-X-L. Can I... Well, I'm gonna call you O. My name's Aaron. Nice to meet you. And I kind of like extend my hand out to give him a greeting, like a handshake.
Would you like it if I called you A? Don't call me O.
Okay.
As for you, Dragonborn,
Talking to you, Darius.
Yes, Kurok. He is.
That is my name, by the way. I am Kurok.
he looks at you and he looks back to to Darius, kind of like
Not related to rocks, I assure you. I may look like a rock, but please do not try use me in one of your rocky things.
He's a very cool rock.
He's just like staring at you, like what the fuck? And then he looks back at Darius and he says,
Yes, he's like this all the time.
he says to him, he pokes with the back of his stick against your scales. You have blue scales.
Yes. The dragonborns that have hurt you, did they also have blue scales?
The lizard folk licks his thumb and tries to rub it off, thinking it's paint or dye or
I
something.
assure you, sir, my scales are blue.
That's gross. Also, yeah.
Very well. You aren't those who have actually attacked our village. I think you are safe. Come. Follow me to the
Rather
village.
Oh, never mind.
Does
Are
your
we-
village have a
Buy me a
specific
drink
name?
first.
Will we be guaranteed safe passage through your village?
As long as you're with me, I don't think they'll hurt you.
Alright.
Is this village literally just called the Green Lizard Folk Village?
No, they don't name their villages because their villages move all the time.
They're nomadic. And
They're nomadic people. Oh yeah, jinx.
Yeah. Why is it at first though?
Discord delay.
That's not no. Plus, I'm under a roof, so you have to say magic.
He
trick.
begins to lead you across a couple of rickety bridges.
Oh god.
He
Awful.
turns
Oh
back
god,
and he says,
PTSD.
he turns back and he says, "Bring the injured one."
I'm assuming I'm still just carrying her on my shoulder through this whole thing.
Yeah. Khadgar
Shall we?
follows a bit behind.
Shall we use the stretcher again?
I'm assuming I've
We
carried the
left it.
stretcher. I think no, I think I
He's
took
been
it
he's
with
been
me.
carrying the stretcher on his own now.
Oh, I give him a
I would
hand.
appreciate some help.
Yes. I give him a hand.
After some time, you get to a small little bridge below it with there's green murky water below it.
Flashbacks of Vietnam.
And in front, at one point of the bridge, there is mist that you can't see what's on the other side. The shaman waves his staff, and the mist dissipates, and you see entire lizard folk village in front of you, and there seems to be a grand tent to the end of the village is very linear, though. It seems it goes like across a straight line, like it's all one road almost
Interesting
throughout
structure.
the village. And at the end is a grand tent.
A grand tent. Give me a scale, Rob.
Hmm.
Out of 10, how grand?
Like a 7.
Holy
8.
shit. Grand.
Quite grand.
A lot of these green cloths are wrapped around in different areas to tie the tents up and together.
What are the? I'm assuming he's an earshot of me.
You guys also you guys also notice the smell in the area. It kind of makes you like cough a little. Just kind of like
Oh.
it doesn't smell too good.
Okay.
But not in a bad kind of way, almost in like a toxic kind of way.
What is
That's
that
bad.
Like-
smell?
I'd like to take my snack I made and hover it beneath my nose to. give me the scent of that.
I tend to ask him. So, what is the relationship like between all the different lizard folk? I see the colors obviously represent the villages, but do you guys have good relations?
We trade. That's it.
But there's no conflict.
Sometimes when we go into other lands,
Then why do you go into other lands?
hunting, fishing, food.
Do you not have lands to do those things that you can't go into other lands to do?
Well, different lizard folk are comfortable in different places.
That's
I noticed on the way
I am learning
here
about
that I noticed on the way here that there wasn't that many red markers. Do you know exactly about the red lizard folk tribe? Sorry, Rob, I don't know what you said. You cut out for me.
They are more in the south.
All right. Well, I'm glad we went this way then.
And he leads you through the city. I mean, the little tribe village thing, and you see a whole bunch of like lizard folk walking out. There's a couple of like,
Are
couple
they
of
lizardlings?
lizards. Yes, there's lizardlings running around.
Yikes.
They actually look super cute.
Doubt it.
A lot of them actually look similar to L.
Are we gonna find baby owls here? Oh.
And as you get to the end, the shaman says, "Come to my tent on the right."
My
And
right or your right?
he walks into his tent. As you guys are following him, or if you guys follow him,
I mean, I guess we do.
Yeah,
And
I follow and bring
he peeks-
Daniara in as well.
he peeks out and says, "Bring the injured one."
Okay, jeez.
That's what I've been brought to. The injured one.
In both campaigns.
Shut up!
Daniara, the injured one.
And the lizard folk cuts his hand and puts some of his own blood in a glass and taps his staff on the glass.
No,
and,
wait, why are you cutting yourself?
He puts
Some
a
sort
drop.
of blood magic?
He puts
Why
a
are you
drop.
hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Why?
Bitch!
Kurok starts slapping himself. Why?
He puts a drop of whatever's on the end of his staff into the blood, and he starts mixing a couple of herbs together and splashing it in, and he literally pours it over Daniara's leg and puts his hand over there. Daniara, roll a wisdom saving throw.
This is how to get HIV.
Bruh,
Exactly.
do I know what he's doing?
Is it
Rob?
HIV?
Coming HIV.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
They might not even be the same blood type. This could be deadly.
12.
12. Cool. Who is the closest there?
Probably me.
Yeah, probably Aaron.
Probably
Me
Aaron
or-
since he's just.
me or Aaron.
I think both
Cool.
of us.
Yeah, because G was also carrying.
Aaron, Daniara, you start writhing in extreme pain. And you swing your hand out and you grab and you scratch deep into Aaron. Aaron, you take 1 point of
Kinky.
damage from her.
Oh,
It's extremely painful. It feels like putting like acid onto a wound.
do I know what he's doing?
You can roll a medicine check to see.
Okay, cool. 17.
Cool. As you're watching, you notice you start to notice her bone click together.
Whoa.
That would make me cringe so hard.
And
I
all
would
of you,
cringe.
at that moment, you hear.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Well, her bone's fixed now. Can we give her anything for like the pain?
Have I ever heard it sound like
Oh,
it's coming
shit.
from Darius,
Oh, shit.
Darius and Danny's room before?
Oh,
My
wow.
dogs think I'm actually in pain or shame.
And
I'm okay. I'm okay.
he grabs
Sorry.
a herb and squeezes it over Danny's mouth, and liquid
I'm
drops
not
into her
hearing it,
mouth.
no.
Huh? Sorry, what did you say, Kurok?
It sound like this coming from Darius's and Danny's room before.
No, you haven't heard this come from them.
Uh,
And Daniara, as this happens, you feel a bit lightheaded and dizzy, and the pain begins to slowly subside.
Can I ask why you didn't do that first?
That's a good question.
I had to get my herbs. I don't bring them everywhere I go.
does this work with my blood?
He cuts himself.
No, I don't.
Leave her here to rest. All of you need to go see the king.
I'm not hearing it, no.
Oh my god.
Oh god, here we go again.
He did say no.
Oh.
He said, no. Leave her here to rest, and all of you go and see the king.
Oh, you cut out for the first part.
Why does everyone get special blood, special powers and everything, but me? I just have to rely on my own strength
That is a power, Kurok.
and my dice rolls.
Wow.
He points towards the giant tent, almost gesturing for you guys to go there.
Finally, it's a tent my size.
Okay.
And Daniel, you stay there, and eventually you end up falling asleep from the medication. You guys,
Wow.
Bruh.
I'm joking. I
you
don't.
guys head into this large tent, and on a throne room with tusks on the edge of it, and like little like fur, and it looks very like a tribal throne. There's a couple of like lizardfolk around helping out, cleaning up the area. And you see this quite an old-looking lizardfolk sitting on the throne. And he stares towards you, and he readies his blade as soon as he sees you, Darius.
I kneel to show respect. Good
But I
kid.
thought
Chops off your head.
Bruh.
Have you come for an apology?
Apology? What do you mean?
They thought we weren't meant to do business anymore.
Good king, I think you have me confused with someone else.
I was done dealing with the Dragonborn years ago.
Might I ask why?
You truly do not know,
Yes,
young dragonling.
I do not.
Care to hear the story of the Dragonborn and how they came here to my home?
Would
No,
I know
but
what
I'm
he's talking
guessing we'll
about?
hear it anyway.
Would I know what he's talking about, Rob?
You can roll a history check.
His story, you say. Okay. Oh God.
I got 19 if I count.
I got 14.
No, it's only for Aaron.
Okay.
Sorry, Daegan, you don't count.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
You were like women in the before the 1900s.
I write down this king's name now. Hold on.
Wow.
What did you roll?
14.
14. Okay, the only thing you know is there was talk. It's kept very hush hush. You
Hush,
heard
hush.
from you've heard from the from your predecessor
Mhm.
at the temple about a dragonborn kingdom
Okay.
that stayed nearby to the western side of the swamp.
Is that it?
That is all you know.
Okay.
Excuse me, it is hard for an old lizard folk to remain peaceful after all he's endured.
It is not a
I
problem, good king. I am Prince Darius from Goldskeep. I hail here from, oh, obviously Goldskeep, but my father has sent
You
me
didn't
to
really
warn...
think that one through, did you?
No, I didn't. But I come on word from my father, Lexios, to warn the people down in the south of a elemental disturbance that is happening in the elemental plane.
But what we heard is more pressing matters is the evil in the north.
Well, yes, and that too.
Yes. Zalindar came through here and shifted the information. We've heard word.
Okay. That's good then. So he did not mention that we were on our way?
He mentioned something about her group following up behind him.
Okay. Well,
Fortunately, I cannot fight while Dragonborn are nearby. My soldier troops do not trust them anymore.
care to explain why?
Allow me to introduce myself.
My name is Hove. Anyway.
My name is Deb.
I'm King Braza.
How do you spell that?
Braza.
Sim King's
B-R-A-Z.
brother. What up, my brother?
Wow.
What up, my brother? What's up?
Braza.
Pleased to
Rosa!
King.
Braza, Braza.
I've been watching over my lizardfolk tribe for years. Hasn't been an easy one, as you can smell by the toxins.
Yes.
What the toxins anyway?
A war broke out between me, my tribe and an infiltrating king.
What do you...
Born soldiers.
Oh, so did you use some sort of toxic abilities? Or what happened with the toxicity exactly?
They came to the swamp and poisoned all their lakes with their breath attacks.
Oh.
Wow.
That's
These
horrible.
Dragonborn,
I'm
did
sorry.
they have green scales?
He nods.
El spoke about this. Do you know a lizard by the name of El?
I do not.
Alright. Sorry, King. Continue.
Only way to clear the war was to give up our own children as a peace treaty to...
That is terrible. Darius, what did you do?
Kurok, I have blue scales. The Dragonborns that have done this have green scales. We are completely different.
That is,
Lizard racism.
Kurok's colorblind, it's canon.
And it would be
Yes.
Dragonborn racism, not lizard. Anyway.
I'm wondering if they actually are colorblind. Oh, it doesn't
No, Goliaths are not. I don't think they are colorblind.
He says
How
to-
would you know you're red then?
He says to... We had to give up our only 2 hatchlings to the dragon. To keep the peace and stop them from destroying our swamps where they
Wouldn't
stay.
it be funny if Darius was technically not a dragonborn and he was in fact a lizardfolk? He was still
Oh my god.
from the thing. That would be. Oh, what a
What did
plot
they want with your younglings? Whatever the word you used.
It was my only 2 children. Me and my queen, Krogar, by my side. We haven't been able to have any more since, for fear of the Dragonborn returning.
Look what you've done. You've cucked these poor lizard family. You dragonborn scum.
Wow.
Rolo.
The Dragonborn first entered our swamps, stealing our food, our source of hunting, our prizes.
Our source. Oh no, of hunting. Oh, never mind.
So we tore them limb from limb as they entered our swamps. They obviously did not like that very much.
As anyone wouldn't.
It escalated until he goes quiet.
Until...
Till I had to give my own 2 children. The safety of my people.
That is terrible news, King.
I'm sorry for your loss and all of this.
It was a long time ago. So long I can't even remember. My children were just hatchlings in little eggs. Never even got to meet them.
And these Dragonborn, are they close by?
They stay in a big city further to the west of here.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Ooh.
I smell a sad queen.
Wait, Goldskeeper's technic is it? It is. Wait, no, it's east from here, correct? Yeah.
What is it?
It escalated from one point to another. They started rummaging through our villages and causing inexplicable harm to us.
And
So
victim.
we decided to kill and take their livestock. One
So
does
you
not mess
still
with my people and my land.
have you sent scouts in to maybe see if they've got a big military force that could potentially strike again?
We do not. The children, as the treaty, were the peace treaty. Otherwise, none of us would be alive here.
Don't you fear another attack?
We can't think about that. We've had peace for many years.
All right. Well, I suppose peace is always good, even if it is a horrible loss.
You guys hear shuffling from the tent behind you, and you see Daniara walking in with her arm around Khadgar while he's helping her walk.
Oh my god.
Danny.
You can talk a lot better now. Like, you still feel a bit weak, but you can move around.
Hey, Darius.
How are you feeling?
Like I've been hit by a horse. Probably multiple.
I would imagine. But it's good to see you on your feet.
Yes, I feel dizzy, but I think I can manage. Next time I see that... Oh, I don't even know what it was.
Well, we will help your king on certain accounts.
What accounts would that be?
Debt? A credit?
Magic stuff?
King brother?
Bring me my sons back.
I knew that was coming.
No, I knew it! Our sons? What's happened? Zito.
It's a long story, Danny.
Son, peace treaty offer to the Dragonborn.
I still don't understand what they wanted with your kids.
Yes, it is quite strange.
You had two sons?
Yes.
Two sons taken from?
So, apparently...
2 eggs, yes.
Darius, do you think these Dragonborn would respect your father's authority in any way? Do you think you could
Respect
command
my
them?
authority.
There's only one way to find out, Rolo.
Well, if anything does go downhill, you've got my bow. That's a gesture of.
Alright, King. I accept your offer.
If you find them, their names are Varak and Drakitas.
If they were eggs, would they even... their name?
They were eggs many years ago.
Exactly why I asked. Would even remember their own name.
I think we will be able to find 2 lizardfolk in a camp of dragonborn.
My queen, Kroga, will always remember her children. She remembers them quite vividly when she had to say goodbye.
Are you saying we should take the queen with us?
No, I do not trust her going into the Dragonborn lands.
Alright.
You will go.
Fair enough. Then we shall bring them back if we happen to encounter them.
You first need to head over to the lizardfolk tribe on the eastern side. Fetch Salindar, he will go with you.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Do we have to?
Rolo, we're about to step into a camp of Dragonborn that seem quite hostile and seemingly quite powerful too. We'll need all the help we can get.
King of Hell.
I guess.
King Plaza, do you have any supplies that we can use to maybe take in?
This guy just wants to cook.
Unfortunately, nothing for ourselves. But I'm pretty sure the lizard folk on the eastern side are more fortunate than we are.
Alright, that's good to know. Thank you. Kind of like shuffle back.
That you know our location, we're gonna need to be moving again.
Alright.
Do you move often?
In order to keep our people safe from creatures and dragonborn alike.
Could you tell us maybe where you're moving next?
He stares at you like, are you serious?
Well, I just want to know.
That's a
Come on.
yes.
Sorry, what?
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 What did you
What?
say, Aaron?
What?
No, I didn't say anything, don't worry.
He turns to the rest of you and he says, but one wrong move, I will have my entire shaman defense team after you. Do you understand?
What would that wrong move be? Like, is this a game of checkers? Because then, do we let you win? Or do we need to win then? I'm confused.
If you win in your quest, I will help you with your fathers, Darius.
Fair enough, good king.
Very well. Head off to the eastern side. Speak to the lizardfolk tribe there. I'm pretty sure Zalandar will be on the lookout for you.
Thank you for the information and for your shaman's help in healing one of our members.
They will keep an eye on you too. But one wrong move. And he puts his hand out and grabs a staff next to him. And he touches a metal cup. And the entire cup dissolves through acid.
Okay.
That is a pretty
Damn.
neat trick. I like that trick, yes.
Who's closest to me right now?
Everybody dance now.
I'd like to walk
Dunno.
over. I'd like to walk over to Davlamin and just whisper to him, like, I know he wants our help, but I don't think he should really threaten us in that kind of way.
Okay, there you go.
He was trying to fix his mic, yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
Alright, Davlamin, did you want to say anything?
I'll speak at a later stage, Rob, about it.
Okay.
Cool. So as Aaron's whispering to her, I said, "Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Give it."
Well, if that is all, King, then I think we should be on our way.
Yes. Please do. We need to get packing and moving.
How will we find you once we complete the mission if you keep moving?
Zalindar will take you to us. Yes.
No, I just need to clear my throat.
Sign that the toxins in this place are very troublesome.
I give Kurok a treat. There you go.
You can blame those Dragonborn for that.
I will.
You
Damn
have a snack.
Dragonborn.
I look over at Kurok and give him a glare.
I shake my head at him, like disappointingly.
Wow.
Cool. He gets his servants to escort you out the building.
Tent.
The tent, sorry. So just so you guys know how you spell the names of the sons are Varak, Varak, and Drakitis, Druqittiz.
Jesus.
Please just put that in the chat or something.
Yes,
He's gonna have us
please.
meeting lizard folk with very similar names, and we have to know the exact spelling for it to work.
Rather just put it in the chat. It's easier for everyone. Obviously at your own time, Rob, not right
I
now.
put it in general chat. It's in general chat.
Are those the sons' names? I assume?
Oh, sorry, not Drad. Dru. My bad. I spelled it wrong. There we go.
Oh.
What the fuck
What
is
the heck is Kurok doing?
Yeah,
I need to stretch. That was a good stretch.
that was just
That
a
sounded
stretch.
good,
Holy
lol.
shit! Yeah.
It was an amazing stretch.
And he escorts you out,
Ooh,
and they all
fancy.
he sends his shaman once again to lead you guys out. Daniara, you can begin to slowly walk on your own, but you have like a bit of a limp and you're a bit slow. All your movement speed is halved, and you take disadvantage on all ability checks that require you to use your leg.
And my dexterity? Do I still have the -2?
No.
That's
That's fixed now.
How
Yeah.
much damage does she take with each tip?
Uh-huh.
Does she have to roll a d4?
So they escort you to the edge of the bridge, and as you get past, the shaman stands on the edge and says, "Get out of here now! Quickly, before we come after you." And he waves his hand, and mist covers the area once again.
Very welcoming people, I must admit.
Yeah.
Says sarcastically.
I concur.
That was sarcasm?
Yeah.
Khadgar turns and says, "Well, it seems we're all here, ready to go."
Wait. Where's Tamir?
Tamir ran off.
What?
Yes.
Ran off? What are you talking about?
Yes. While you we found you in the forest, Rolo was still missing, and Timur asked me a question, which I responded to him quite hastily. And looking back, in a very cruel manner. And unfortunately, because of that, he's run off, and we do not know where he is.
What did you say, Darius?
Timur asked me... What did he ask me?
I don't remember. You said something along the lines of, and he asked what should I do, and then you said, what about you, sort of thing.
Yes, this is correct.
But I wasn't there, so that wasn't Rolo talking, unfortunately.
Probably us.
That
I
was
think
me
Darius would
metagaming.
say it then, yeah.
Do I really have to say it again?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Fine. So, Timur asked what he should do, and I replied to him, what about you? And yes.
And how did you say it? And I'm looking right at him, like right in his eye, like, you need to tell me this kind of thing.
Well, given the situation that I was in, I was a bit caught up in a lot of emotion. So I kind of said it in a very disrespectful way.
That was probably the worst thing you could have done.
I do admit
Uh,
I was wrong. And I have been trying to look for him at every moment that I could, but everybody knowing Timur, he is quite a sneaky person, and right now it doesn't seem like he wants to be found.
I'll be honest. I was expecting him to take off already.
Why is that?
Really?
Yes.
Not everyone here has exactly been giving him respect. Not in the way that we should be, anyway. We haven't been treating him equally. Most of us, anyway. And I'm sure it pushed him. Whatever you said must have pushed him.
But everything we've said to Timur has always been in a joking sort of manner. I care about Timur as much as I care about most of the people in this party.
Darius, even in a joking manner, especially if it's said over and over and over again. Every tragedy, great or small, can find its root in how someone was once treated. For every action, a reaction. Every act of cruelty, an act of vengeance. Everything you do to a person teaches them how they should be treated and how they should treat others. So please, be kind. Be soft. Do not let the world harden you.
You noticed that Khadgar was mouthing the words as you were saying it.
My mother started her tirade with me when I was still really young, even before my father was exiled. I was already seen as different. I did not like or agree with any of the typical drow ideals. I was seen as weak, inferior, worthless. Over time, alongside the physical scars, those words, they began to change me. I was growing numb, bitter, angry. I was actually losing control of my magic as I barely had control over my own emotions. My father, he noticed this, and he tried to change that path. He told me to stay strong, to not give up, and taught me the phrase I just said. Even when I escaped, those same words, those same scars continued to follow me. I had not given up, yet there seemed to be no escaping them. I still didn't know who I was meant to be, where I was meant to go. I felt so small, lost. Felt the darkness creeping in again. I didn't have my father to lead me back this time, but thankfully I had Khadgar. He kept me grounded, kept me going through all that heartache. Showed me that despite the overwhelming darkness I was fighting through, that light can come from it. Words, Darius, can change a person, sometimes more effectively than a wound or a physical trauma. Anything from small comments to tone of voice to outright belittlement, more often than not, words can push a person beyond their breaking point. Sometimes down a road they'll struggle to turn back on. My point is, Tamir is someone who has been through so much. Yet he keeps going, he keeps strong. But everyone has their breaking point. Hear enough words, receive enough scars, and the world can change you, harden you. And I'm pretty sure he didn't have anyone to keep him on the right path before he met us, which made it even harder to ignore the words. What you said to him, Darius, no matter how big or small it was, it likely pushed him over the edge. And given the circumstances, I don't know if we'll be able to pull him back. As I finish saying that, I gestured back towards the mist. Look at us. We are supposed to go to the lizardfolk and other parts of the world to convince them to fight together with us. Yet we can't even keep from fighting ourselves. How are we supposed to unite the people of Sanctum if we can't even find common ground amongst ourselves? I turn and just walk a slight distance away and just cross my arms and just keep quiet.
I honestly did not know. And looking back at all the interactions I've had with Tamir, I do realize that it has come across as harsh more often than not. And trust me, from the moment he left, I have felt nothing but guilt. And if I could, I would go out there and find him myself. But it's not practical. Because I wouldn't even know the first place to look.
In the forest, whereabout you
Wow.
said those mean things, those rude things to him.
Thanks, Kurok.
You're welcome. Now go.
Who was the last person to see him?
I'm not sure.
Khadgar, wasn't it? He told us that we wouldn't be able to find him.
Well, we do not know if Khadgar actually met up with him, but yes, Khadgar would be the lost. If he did meet Timur before he left.
I look towards Khadgar. Did you?
He does not want to be found.
That's what you said to me, but that doesn't really help us now.
How do you know he doesn't want to be found?
What-
Did he tell this to you?
He never wants to be found.
What
Yes, but did he say this to you exactly?
What if it's by someone that didn't have a part to play in this? Someone that maybe he could reveal himself to. Maybe I can talk to him. If you know where he is, obviously.
He had that book, didn't he? Maybe he was kidnapped.
Ah.
And now he is dead.
Actually, Kurok has a point. We should probably, it should be quite
My
high
point-
priority to find him.
My point is, I'm not leaving this forest until we find Timur. Even if he doesn't come with us, I need to make sure he's at least okay.
But what if Tamir is outside the forest?
Did you all have anyone else in the group that he was quite fond of?
I made him a milkshake, and I put my hand up.
No milkshake? No milkshake?
Sweet
Chris,
milk.
Sweet
Myself?
milk. I made him
There
a
you go.
sweet milk. Sorry.
I don't know. I thought we had.
Anyone who could have been even a mentor, someone he spoke to.
He was quite fond of my shoulder.
He mainly spoke to me, but he was also quite fond of someone back in Gold's Keep, and that's not going to help us.
We could ask after we do this little adventure for King Braza, we could ask him for his help to maybe use his shaman to scout the forest for Timur.
No offense, Aaron, but I don't know about these people, and I wouldn't really trust them for looking for Timur.
And to be honest, I don't exactly either, but if we get his sons back, his offspring, I'm sure that he will be grateful to help us.
Well, I know one thing is that the lizardfolk further to the east, they're very good with secrets of magic.
Secrets of magic?
Maybe we could find
That's-
someone who can scry. Find a cat.
That's the DM telling us to move it along.
Yeah.
That is a good idea, Khadgar.
Last I saw him, from the camp, he disappeared into a tree to the west. That's as far as I know.
Well, if he continued his position, he could have ended up northwest, maybe.
Maybe he might pass by your temple.
I kind of like look at him like, maybe. We'll see. And then, yeah, that's all I say.
Well, what do you all suggest?
I think we should get going.
We should probably head towards the east. Maybe we can find some information about Timur there. We're also meeting up with Zalindar.
It is.
While also getting a drink.
Okay.
I am
Rob?
famished.
Rob, as we
Danny
start
wants to-
as we start walking, I kind of tug on Khadgar's arm.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was getting interesting.
No,
Oh.
you wish. Do me a Can I talk to him?
Okay, in a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Sure.
I know that look. You did meet with him, didn't you?
I did.
What did he say?
He said he needs some time.
I... Can he... Maybe... I'm not gonna force him to come back, but... Could I maybe somehow speak with him? I know you probably know where he is. You seem to always know where I am. And I give him a slight, like... Not really a smirk, but like a sort of sad smile kind of thing.
I don't know where he is.
I should have done more. I shouldn't have let it get as far as it did.
It's not your fault.
He was the first one I trusted when I met them. How do you know it's not my fault, Kurtgar? When I just stood by and let this happen.
You told me in your letters you did what you could.
Clearly not enough.
I have an idea.
Yes?
I can go find him.
Alone? What do you mean?
I will go look for him. You guys can all head to the east. And I will find him.
No.
And get him to return.
No. I just got you back. I'm not letting you out of my sight again.
And if I return with him?
You don't understand, Catgar. How do I know you'll actually come back?
He puts his hand up and you see a symbol, almost like it's like a earth symbol. Roll Arcana.
Okay. 19.
You notice that this is it's almost like a spell of like a promise. And if the promise breaks, it will have drastic consequences.
An oath spell. You've always told me those were dangerous.
Do you believe me?
Of course I do, but I just got you back.
It's not like last time. I won't be leaving you just to go away without telling you. You know where I'm going, and you know I'm telling you I'm coming back.
And there's no way I can actually come with you, is there? This time.
Someone has to keep this rabble together.
You think that's me?
Well, I certainly couldn't do it.
What do you mean? What happened while I was out?
Darius is lucky I never froze his hand.
I swear.
But we can't stay too long. They're starting to stare at us.
Promise me, Khadgar. I'm like referring to the symbol.
I promise.
I give him a hug. One more thing.
Yes.
Please, when you find Tamir, Tell him I'm sorry, and that I really care for him. I don't want anything to happen to him, please.
I will.
Thank you.
Khadgar and Daniara walk back to you guys.
Okay.
And Khadgar turns to you and he says, "You all are heading off to the lizardfolk to the east. I think it would be best if you try find him there. I will go look for him. I knew where his last whereabouts were, and you guys have a task here."
Khadgar, you can't go by yourself.
I'm secretly happy.
I've already tried convincing him, Davlamin.
Khadgar,
I
look at me,
don't
man.
look happy. I don't look happy about it.
I go right up to Khadgar's face. You can't go by yourself.
It's this now. About 10 minutes ago, you were stopping me from going anywhere.
There's a point.
Khadgar,
Development has a
follow the
point here.
pride. You can't be by yourself. What if you get into trouble? Are you gonna defend yourself? You need
Davlamin,
someone with you.
I am part of the highest mage's order in Sanctum. I will be okay.
I've seen him fight, and I know he can defend himself. But Khadgar, this is not a wise decision.
Khadgar, you of all people know, never anything.
Enough! I don't like it any more than any of you do. But he was able to protect me when I was young. By himself. If he can do that, he can take care of himself for a few days.
I look to Khadgar and I say, and I put my finger on his chest. Better get. Understand.
What? You keep cutting out, Dean.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I take my finger, I put it on his chest, and I say, "You better get back here. Understand?"
He will. He made a promise. And I give him a look.
I want to firstly walk up to Khadgar and give this man the biggest fucking bear hug goodbye possible. And I'm gonna say to him, you better say goodbye this time, because you didn't say goodbye last time.
No, don't worry, Aaron, that's not a personal.
And I'm gonna squeeze him as tight as I possibly can.
Joking, not breathing.
Okay, sorry. I put him down.
Don't worry. I will return. With Timur.
I do have something to ask though, Khadgar, before you go. What if you do get into trouble with Timur? How will we know?
He puts his hand up in the air and raises it up, and you see a flare go up into the sky, and as that happens you notice your necklace glow.
Bruh.
Alright then. Good. At least I'll know if you need any help. And I give him a hug. Just come back, okay?
I need you all to go to the lizardfolk. The quickest way would be to find a scry there who can find him. I'm going in blind.
Alright.
You guys can guarantee finding him. I'm going in to make sure he hasn't run into any trouble.
Alright. We'll go on ahead then.
I give him one last bear hug.
Aaron, please
You
try
too,
not...
Aaron.
Please try not to kill him.
kill him, just give him a hug.
And you don't know
He
your own strength.
he walks
look to-
toward. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I just said I look to Cadgon and just give him a nod.
You will do well. All of you. He walks up to Darius and puts his hand on Darius's shoulder. A prince has to make many mistakes before he becomes a king. A good prince admits he's made a mistake. You are a good prince.
I'm not in agreement.
Darius remains silent.
You're very soft, G.
Darius
Yeah, you
remains
said that.
silent.
It works out.
To he says to you, find the scry, and you'll find Timur.
I'm just picturing like a little shop. It's got the title, the Scry Guy.
Scry guy.
He opens your hand, and he places something in your hand, and he closes it. Darius.
Do we notice this?
You do notice him put something in Darius's hand. You don't know what it is.
Roll to see what it is.
Can we
No,
roll?
he did it in a way that you guys wouldn't be able to see.
So we see him
Sure.
do it.
But-
We see him do it though.
You see
I
him do it.
cast X-ray vision.
What's this X-ray you speak of?
I cast True Sight.
Wait.
Let me see.
True sight. doesn't
X-rays
do-
have always existed.
no.
They're natural phenomenon. The X-ray machine is unnatural.
Yeah, but we don't know what that word is.
Or maybe Kurok does. The Goliath race is very advanced, don't you know?
Wait, since when?
Since the dawn of time.
Sin, shut up!
See, he's only getting asked.
So, anyway,
Yeah, you're
so
saying.
you put something in Darius' hand.
And he turns to the rest of you and he says, farewell, all of you.
Bye, I guess. See you soon. In a while, crocodile.
You guys, he begins to walk off towards the western side.
Ooh,
And
the Wild West.
you guys
Down
begin,
by the Wild West.
you guys begin to head off towards the east, and as you guys begin to head off, you notice the waters begin to get
Toxic.
clearer
Oh.
and clean.
Mm.
And you almost smell like almost like some of the water seems to be coming from the sea. So it's like you can smell a little bit of the salt. Smells like a Dota game.
This is what happens when you Dragonborn don't mess everything up.
Kurok.
We hear the sound of the ocean, Robert.
A lot of the water is very clear, very clean, and
It's clean as my butthole.
you guys, it's actually very calming, the area that you're in. Like you guys the air has never felt so fresh, and the islands begin to get
Ooh, are
further.
we getting a sponsor? Oh,
Further,
Wow.
not yet. The
Not
islands,
yet. Foreshadowing.
Ah,
the islands have never felt so. The islands are further and further apart from each other.
Hyper breeze.
The islands are further and further apart from each other. At this point, you get past a couple of streams and stuff. The water is actually very clear and clean to drink. And
Am I able to keep up with the party with my speed being halved?
yeah, it's like
We
Buffalo.
just
You
walk
go
slower.
as fast as
Yeah.
your slowest person.
Yeah.
So it begins to get late at night, and you guys begin to settle down. And you wanted to have a one-on-one, right,
Yes.
Aaron?
Oh, never mind.
Yikes.
Yes.
Cool. So you guys begin to settle down for the evening. It feels like you're sitting at across a beautiful lake, and it's just calm, and you hear this water
gonna-
and it's peace.
Are we gonna do watches, or how's it gonna work? Because
I mean, if you have Liam's tiny hut, then
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it. Don't worry.
when you're done with Aaron, can I have a one-on-one with Darius?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Can we go in a one-on-one? Okay. Sorry. Aaron, what did you want to do?
Oh, I wanted to go on a thingy with Davlamin.
Davlamin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you have to go ask him in character.
G,
Hey,
you
I
Mike's
kind
still
of
good.
poke him on the shoulder.
Yeah.
You wanna just follow me for a
Well, that's
second?
Aaron.
In the meantime, I cast Lemon's tiny hut, and then as soon as it's done casting, I kind of just walk out of it.
Cool. Cool. Can you guys go into one-on-one?
Yes,
You?
we can.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Allow. Davlamin, we've been seeing a lot of tough things lately, and
We have.
I think we have. You and I almost died to some slippery stones.
Yeah. It's quite eventful.
And I think maybe we should do what we did last time, because we haven't done it in a while. And maybe just... I kind of hold out my hands to take his hands in mine. You want to have a prayer with me again?
Okay.
Both of you roll religion.
Okay.
Just be an absolutely dog shit roll.
Jeez. Get one each.
Well, shit. What's religion again? It's int, right?
Religion is religion.
Oh my god.
Religion is religion. Nice. 16?
I need to see if I'm proficient in... I am. Okay, 21.
As you
That's
guys kneel down to pray, you both get an image of of your gods walking up to each other and shaking hands.
I would with my eyes closed, squeeze Davlamin's hands a little bit, in a happy, excited way. Look, 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 look.
It's happening, it's happening, it's happening. Our dads are meeting.
And you hear the in your head, Aaron, you hear Anubis say Belinus, and in your head, Davlamin, you hear Belinus say Anubis. And then Anubis gets out his, those typical swords that Anubis has, the blades that are kind of curved.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a kind of scythe almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
sickle kind of.
Yeah, like a
thing?
sickle.
Ah, I gotcha.
He pulls both of them out. Both of them out at the ready, facing forward. And Belinus pulls out his his it's almost like a spear in a way,
Okay.
with like the light of the sun at the one end of it, and they both point it in a certain direction, and you both see this. They both point it at the same direction, and as you almost see, it's like the camera turns to where they're facing, and you see the image of a cold skeletal figure. His head is a skull with cold, dark magic around it, floating. Goes into its shoulders, its arms made of complete icy bone. And you see its rib cage, and it's got like cloth and armor wrapped around it, and its leg dissolve into ice and frost and glaciers, and it puts its hand out towards you, and towards both of you, and you guys suddenly feel cold and you snap out of it.
What was
Was
that?
that? What was that?
Would we either of us know what this
Yeah, would we
being
be able
was?
to like make a check, or is there anything
Uh,
we can use to check?
Davlamin, were you there in in the castle when Alexios took them downstairs?
No.
Okay, then none of you know. None of you know.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Shit.
Should we tell the others about what we saw, or should we? I don't know what we should do.
We should, because who
This-
knows? Maybe they know what it is.
Maybe this terrifies me.
That we need to go tell the others.
I think we do. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of walk back. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Go back.
Go back. Okay, bye.
Go back. Okay.
Good for you, you mean?
Okay, go on.
Okay. So are they back now?
They, you guys all notice. You guys all notice them coming back, with quite stunned expressions on their faces.
Everything okay?
Not exactly.
No, we
Are any
are.
of you very cold right now? Because
What?
we're
Yeah.
very, very cold.
What happened?
So we were praying, and our gods pointed this creature long
You keep cutting out, Dean.
eyes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you just keep cutting out every time you speak a
What the
sentence.
What the fuck?
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Okay, try
Okay.
again, Dean.
We were praying, and there was this creature, skeleton. I don't. It had cold eyes, and there was frost coming from its, and it had bandage around it. I don't know what it was.
Bandages
It
around what?
almost-
I didn't hear that.
Its body.
Yeah.
It almost looked like a being that could almost rival the power of our deities. It's terrifying. I don't know what it was. Neither of us do know what it was, and we don't know why we saw it. And it's terrifying.
Do any of you know what we might be talking about?
I pull out my sketchbook and or my journal and I go to the page where I drew that creature I showed Rolo a few days ago, and I point to it. It's
Is
a.
it the same thing?
It looks very similar. Yes.
Is this it?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, did you see that here, or did you see a vision of one?
In our vision.
We just saw a vision. We didn't see it here.
These creatures are from the north. What do they have to do with this?
Whatever
Rob, you're
it
breathing
was,
very heavily into your
Sorry.
mic, by the way.
Whatever
you-
it was, powerful, and dangerous.
Rolo, you and Kurok, you made these creatures, didn't you?
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
They're not to be trifled with. Nasty things.
What is this trifled with?
Like
Truffles
truffles.
and pudding.
Or truffles and trifle with
Basically
truffles.
something you don't want to mess with, Kurok, is what I mean.
Oh, but I want to mess with everything.
Ah. Did your vision show you anything else?
No, that was
No.
about it.
It was it.
I don't know why we saw it, but we did, and I'm having doubts of going north now because that was
Yeah.
terrifying.
That's not the first time we've been told that we need to go north. I think, as much as I loathe to admit it, we might have to at some point.
Do we have to? Can we just go north and then come back? Because I personally don't exactly want to meet one of these, or if there's several of them, or meet this particular one. Because, yeah, I'm sure Davlamin could understand why.
I I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
Those things are dangerous, but
You just said something.
well,
As in, I'm too scared to talk, Kurok.
There, you said another thing. You're clearly lying.
Fucking
look, we don't have to worry about them now, but the fact that we keep having, well, the fact that you saw them, or saw one of them, it's a bit of a concern. Why don't you guys come inside and try and warm yourselves up? Darius, can I speak with you, please?
Yes.
Okay. Khadgar told me you two had a bit of a disagreement.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, you need to tell me what's wrong. You haven't been yourself. Not since I woke up, anyway. Even before.
I've felt really guilty ever since Timur left.
I didn't mean to go off. It's just something I know very well of.
You said what you had to.
I agree with Khadgar, by the way. You are a good prince. Not many would admit their mistakes.
I still don't feel like one.
You don't have to feel like one.
I know.
But even before Timur left, you've been a bit off. I've been wanting to talk to you about it for a while, but well, that happened.
What do you mean a bit off?
Just I don't know. Just off. You've been like I could feel that you were very tense. Especially since Khadgar arrived the first time.
Oh. Initially, it was just, I think, me being jealous of Khadgar, not knowing about him, and the mystery around him, and the way you felt about him. It just riled me up the wrong way, I would say. And recently, it would be the guilt that's eating me up from the inside.
Guilt can be a very tough emotion to deal with. Something I carry all the time.
I agree. It's not an easy emotion to manage.
No, it's not. Did Khadgar say anything else about anything while I was out?
No, nothing other than that. We did have a bit of a chat, but it wasn't really that intense.
What did you chat about?
I'll tell you at a later stage.
When you're ready.
Sure.
But I know that you've not been happy with the fact that I've kept it a secret, and I regret not telling you sooner. I just didn't know how to. Because telling you about him would lead to questions about other things I was not ready to talk about.
It's fine, Danny. I understand completely. It's not something easy, given what your story had to say. And it's okay. I'm just glad that you're awake and you're fine. 'Cause honestly, finding you out there in the forest, I almost had a heart attack or something. I was in a complete disarray, and I guess that's kind of what led to me going off on Tamir the way I did. So, yeah.
I put a hand on Darius's cheek. You were worried. Understandable. But this whole thing with Timir had to come out sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess.
If you're willing, I can... And I know we probably gotta go back, but I can tell you a bit about Khadgar if you want. I don't really want to keep it quiet anymore. It's no point, you guys know the rest of my story. Do you want to know, Darius?
I do, Danny. But not right now. You've been through a lot. Get your strength up. We'll
No.
have this chat another.
If I don't tell you, yes, I'm sure. You know pretty much most of my deepest, darkest secrets. What's one more?
Alright.
When I first came to the south, I was on my own for a while. I didn't know where to go, what to do. I was getting hungry. I didn't have any money. I ended up in a nearby city, in a marketplace. I tried to steal an apple. I was so hungry. I didn't know anything about stealing, of course, and being a drow in an unknown land, of course, I was caught almost immediately by the merchant. He was far from happy. Basically, wanting to almost execute me on the spot.
I can imagine.
I was 14 when I left home, so I was quite young. Before the merchant could do anything, suddenly I felt something push me back, and there he was. Khadgar was standing there in between us. Tried to give the merchant the money for the apple I had stolen. The merchant didn't want to, but he begrudgingly took it. And Khadgar took me away from the city. Took me to that forest that we went. Remember the forest just outside by the Tired Inn?
Yes.
I wasn't sure what his motives were, but something told me that I could trust him. I mean, he practically saved me from I don't even know what. And he practically took me under his wing. Became almost like a brother. I was with him for 2 years. And during that time, he helped me through a lot of my traumas. He saw me at my lowest and tried to pick me back up again.
He is a
When
good
he
man.
He is. I still don't know what he saw in me, but he must have seen something. When he left, though, it was sudden. I knew he had to leave, but I thought he would at least tell me. But I woke up one morning and he was gone. Apparently he didn't want to involve me because I was too young.
Oh.
Seeing him again was overwhelming. Brought up a lot of memories, both good and bad. He was also the one who helped me hide my... I put a hand to my face and looked down.
You can do it.
This. And I reveal my scar again for a moment. I hate this more than you know.
I don't understand why. Well, I do. But at the same time, it's in the past, Danny. And from what I know, the longer you grasp onto the past, the longer you will continue to struggle with this pain that you've been feeling.
Well, after finding out that that girl was my sister, and she's still alive, maybe I deserve it.
Oh, you do not.
I left her there, Darius.
You had no choice, Danny. There is no reason for you to feel guilty for what happened. You were a person caught in a very tough situation that you were able to get out of. You shouldn't judge yourself for that. If anything, you should feel empowered by the fact that you were able to get out of there and you have a chance to do something now to help your sister. Nothing can go back and change the past, but you can stop whatever could be coming in the future. hug her.
I hug back.
It's okay.
What'd you say?
I said it's okay.
I don't want to remember all the time, Darius. I still hear her scream. I still see it. And the scar does not help.
I know. Chances are, you possibly will never stop seeing it. But I at least hope one day you'll be able to overcome the pain. Be stronger from the situation and not be crippled in defeat by it. And I look into her eyes. And scar or no scar, you are the single most beautiful woman that I've ever seen.
And here I thought that you would see me as damaged goods.
Damaged goods, really. I get that I can be, I don't know, royally at times, but I'm not that bad, am I?
We'll work on it. I don't know what to do. I want to start moving on, but every time I look at this, I almost feel like I can't. That's why I hid it in the first place.
You can. But it will take time. And when you're ready, you've crossed one of the hardest parts, which would be at least admitting that it happened. Not to yourself, not to Khadgar, but to others. The healing only begins from now.
I don't know if I'm ready for the questions that will arise.
Danny, no one is ever ready for a position that they get thrown into. Do you think a prince is ready to become a king? No. You rise to the occasion when it comes to you. It's not something we can all just take. But I trust and I know from the person that you are, or the person that I've gotten to know, that you will become better from this. You're nothing like your mother. If anything, I think your father's even rooting for you out there. Because he knows what a strong daughter he has. Now don't you forget that. Okay?
I'll try not to.
I give her a kiss on the forehead.
Rob? Rob?
Yes. Yes.
Is it possible for Daniara to fully remove the spell?
Yeah.
Before I do that, I just never wanted you to hate me.
I would never hate you. Why would you think I would hate you?
Well, I kept this from you. And
We
it's not
all
exactly.
have our pasts, Daniara. If we went around showing every single person who we really were, I'm pretty sure some of us wouldn't even be able to stand in front of, or stand here today, from all the torture and turmoil we've been through. So I understand. We all have our own stories.
Rob, I want to lift my hand to my face
Mhm.
and remove the spell.
Entirely?
Not entirely, but just I want to be able to. I'm not ready for it to go away just yet, fully. But
Just give me a moment. If the spell is off your face for 7 days, it will be permanently removed.
I don't know if I'm ready for it to be gone completely, but let me try. And then I remove it temporarily. You can.
Okay.
I lift my hand to my face and I remove it temporarily. I'll probably need to put it back on if I feel overwhelmed, but I wanted to try.
It is completely up to you.
Thank you, Darius. And I give him another hug.
I hug her back.
Okay, Rob, we can head back.
Cool. You guys begin to head back to camp. Cool. So you guys all begin to settle back down. Is there anyone else that needs to do anything?
No.
I would like to gather everybody together.
Alright.
I
Big announcement time.
have something to say.
Okay.
Okay.
In light of what's happened with Tamir, I guess I have said some things to certain people that might have rubbed them up the wrong way. And I guess I just wanted to let everybody know that regardless of the Darius you see in front of you, I want you to all know that deep down I care for each and every one of you.
Aww.
And I would lay down my life to save each and every member in this party if I had to. And I want you all to know that. I am not going to take what has happened with Tamir for granted, and I do not want to lose any one of you. Yeah, I just wanted to
Group
say
hug?
that.
Question mark.
A bear hug. Yet again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, bears.
Hey, group hug.
Group hug on Darius.
Okay.
Group hug,
Um,
group hug.
as
Group
as
hug.
you as you notice the hug is over, you guys all notice that Daniara has kept her scar revealed.
I give
Danielle.
one of my snacks I made because nobody's taking them and actually keeping them to Daniara.
Yes,
and
I
and
never
one
got
to
offered one.
Darius. I did offer. I offered you
Yes,
all
Davlamin.
the things.
I hear development. Yes, Davlamin.
Yours. Follow soon.
I know. I don't know if I'll ever be ready to fully accept it, but I want to try.
You don't have to justify it. You should never hide your scars. They make you who you are.
Exactly. Said.
Thank you, Aaron.
As you all begin to lie down, you look up into the sky, and you guys all notice
A dragon!
the
Fuck. Group hugs over. Kick its ass.
yeah, the mark of destiny in the sky.
Does that happen every single time we hug?
We should try to
And
hug more
every
often.
time we touch,
and
I
find out.
get this feeling.
Kurok just breaks out into song and dance.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you guys begin to head to sleep, and you all.
I think you should clear your throat, bro.
Wow. Okay.
And you all wake up.
Feeling well rested with all our hit points.
You
Thank
all
you.
wake
All
up.
your hit points and my
You
spell.
all wake
Yay.
up the next morning, and there is a letter in the
What
middle.
letter is it? Is it A?
Is it B?
Okay.
X?
I go and pick up the letter.
There's a letter written on parchment in the middle of the.
What is the letter of?
Okay, I pick up the letter, Rob.
It is from Darius, saying how he is flying ahead to find the scry. That's
Scandalous.
He
So it
feels
wasn't
he
one
needs
letter.
to
It
do.
was many letters.
As you look around, Darius is nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
That
he's
is
pulled it
where
to mare.
And that is where we end our session
Oh,
for today.
fuck you, Robert.
Okay.
Can't be upset with the dungeon master every time they end the session. Can you imagine
Yeah.
if we just played forever?
Oh, that would be nice.
End this D&D.
No,
There is
no,
no
Danny,
escape.
no.
There's no
Dungeon
escape.
Masters need
No.
rest too.
Yes,
Players
please,
need
come
rest
on.
too.
Come on, Rob. Use your improv skills. Just improv everything. Go.
Yeah, come on, for the rest of your life.
That's what I usually do.
I don't get.
Screw planning.
Lol. Don't give up.
I don't get paid enough for this.
You don't get paid at all. That's my point.
These things are really strange. I don't know how to use this thing. You know, it would be much more efficient to use thaumaturgy. I don't understand. Anyway, next time on D&D Sanctum. Oh, it's a cat guy here. I was supposed to introduce myself, right?
Hello?
You see it reach its hand into its back, towards its back, and you hear it unsheath something.
I'm supposed to drink this?
He nods his head slowly.
But you put his... Okay.
Darius, wouldn't you wait till the others returned?
I don't think I can face them until I bring back to there.
You see almost like pyroflies, like little orbs of energy and power that have like glowy things, almost seeping right through you, and your skin and your body is almost like ghost-like. You feel like you're a spirit.
Can I put my hand through my body?
No, you can't.